Good morning, everybody. Just going to wipe that. Okay, that's okay. Looks a little bit blurred. Good morning. Hey, Kay. Hope you're well. Hey, Wendy. Just tuck that back up there again. Oh, there we go. Ah, there's everybody. Hey, Claire, Lynette. Oh, let me turn that. I'm wondering why I can hear myself. Alexandra, hello. Alison, Tammy, Shaz. Hope everybody is good. Hope you're still, if you're in the UK and Ireland, and Scotland actually, the Highlands especially, hope you're all okay. It's hitting, as we speak, we have a big storm. We've been okay down here. It was a bit windy last night. I could hear some bins flying around, but everything's fine in my garden. There's no trees or anything down. I think we had winds at like 60 miles per hour, which is still pretty high, but I think there's like 130's been clocked on the west coast of Ireland. So yeah, any of our Irish friends, hope you're all okay. And yeah, anybody really kind of north, I think you're really getting hit by it. But don't need to add any more dampener to it. Apparently there's another one coming on Sunday into Monday, and it's going to be a bit worse. And you got the dog saying good morning as well. Mr. M is asleep next to me under the covers. So, although he might, yeah, he's moving a bit because they're barking, but he's fine, he won't get up. Good morning everyone. We've got high winds here, but not as bad as everywhere else. Yeah, I think they're like us as well. 180 kilometres. What's that in miles? Do you do kilometres in Ireland? Or maybe it's Southern Ireland, yeah. Is that about, I'm trying to work out, I used to know what the, how many kilometres, something like, isn't it just under 2 kilometres per mile? I might be wrong. That would make sense because that still puts that at like 90, 100 miles per hour. Yeah, same K. It's calmed right down here. We've got kind of blue sky coming through. But yeah, I did see another storm. I'm not sure if it's been named, but it's brewing. Apparently that's going to hit the south more on Sunday into Monday. Feels strange not to have my sidekick during the live stream. Oh, is it knocked her out, Benita? Is it messed up the internet? Because I did think of Simone. She's got it bad, hasn't she? Hey, Barbara. Oh, it's sunny in Rostock, Germany. Oh, you're in Germany. Welcome. Morning, Elizabeth. Morning, Karen, Lynn, Barbara. 113. I wasn't too far off, was I? But that's pretty high, isn't it? That is hurricane, isn't it? Hurricane speed. So yeah, so I hope everybody is good anyway. There's just mad weather everywhere at the minute. We've got snow in Florida, snow in Louisiana in the deep south, in America. Yeah, crazy. Oh, no power. Oh no. I hope she gets that all sorted. So today, got a nice mix and match. So after doing the Flog It With Sam yesterday, I was going through obviously all the dies, and I thought I really want to do this one. I said when I showed it, or the cards, and I was sharing those ones, I thought, oh, I need to make a shutter. I've not made this one for a long time. And I thought it'd be nice to use my Advent papers, because these work for many occasions all year round. So I'm going to pull out one of these. I might use that one actually. It's got quite a nice Valentine's feel to it as well. But you've got the lovely gingham. That would work really nice as well. It was very windy in Portsmouth, but still windy, but not as bad. Hope everyone else is safe. I'm just glad we still have power here for now. Our red warning is over at 10 AM, so fingers crossed now. Hopefully, yeah, not too much damage. And there was a tornado in Quintrell Downs in Cornwall, which isn't overly far from me. I could be there within an hour. And they had a tornado and it's caused a lot of damage. Again, just absolute madness. All these different, it's just all the different drops in temperature, and there's lots of little mini climates in different places as well, and it's just mad. So yeah, we've got the gingham, obviously the fruits, polka dots would work well as well. Christmas, candy canes there. We've got the lovely stripes. Oh, that one's mixed up. Put that one in there. And we've got the zesty fruits there. Got that lovely orange plaid or gingham again. Oh, these are all mixed up. More fruits. So I think I'm going to use probably that one or that one today, because I want to build up some really pretty flowers on top. So I think they're the ones I'm going to go for. That's that one as well, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. I think they're all in order. There we go. So I'm going to use those. And then, hi everyone. Hey Louise. Hey Ing. I'm going to use the florals here with the butterflies. I love these. And then I'm going to possibly use the thank you from this sentiment. And then in the shutter, when it opens, it's going to say hello. And this will be a thank you card for today's winner. I'm going to try and get into the habit of the cards that I make will be the cards that you can win. So just works well for me that way. I need to get a nice stash of them anyway, so I still need to build up some more. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. So that is what we're going to do. So this one is the 5x7 Effortless Shutters. This one's on offer, which ends midnight tonight. So just need to double check actually what the price, because I think it was nearly 50% off. Let me just double check actually, because I was meant to check it before I went live. Hey Amanda, hope everybody's well. Where are we? Craft Stash. I haven't actually been on, and I don't know what the deal of the day is today either. Who's checked their emails? Should we do that again? What does everybody's emails say? Because they're always a bit different, aren't they? Let's just see today. Oh, we got the launch of Happy Hormones, which I have brought. I've treated myself. I've brought the sentiment set, the test tubes and the hearts, because I just think I'd get some use out of those. So I treated myself to that last night. I think she's on, what time is her live actually? Probably pretty much after me. So try and watch that one. Yeah, Monster Die Sale, 50% off. Yeah, it'd be in that one, isn't it? I'm just scrolling past and that's where it'd be. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Sounds like a plan. Love the new bag on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, it's all coming together now. I must have a look at the listings on the offer. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have all your collections, but you'd never know. You know, sometimes people say, oh my God, I totally missed that one. So this die set, it's definitely on there because it's up to 50, that most of it is 50% off, but there are a few things that aren't. I think this might have been more like 30 or 40% off. And then obviously if you've got your VIP, you add that to it as well. I just want to get the link for it, and then I can add it into the chat. Well, I'll add the link actually, I'll just copy it from my page to the actual die sale. Hey Tracy, hey Deb, hope everybody is well. Sorry, it's scrolling through all these different dies. Right, there's the 6x6, which is £16.79 from £28. So where's the 5x7? They were definitely both on there, because I think I saw the 6x6 first and thought, oh, that was it, and then as I scrolled down, I saw the 5x7. It's a lovely set, this one. I could just put the word in and then it would take me straight to the die set, but there's so much on there. There's some really nice bits. I'm looking at some like the Spellbinders dies as well. Like some of those are really nice. Puppets. It's when you start spending again when you look. Some Gemini dies there as well that do different shapes. Loads of nesting dies. Some Valentine's bits as well. Some nice Halloween. Not that I'm telling you all the bits on it. You can see it yourself. But morning. Yeah, we were just talking, Janet. Sorry, about all the the storms and stuff. Simone's power's out, so she's not with us this morning. It's nice and bright here now. It's not too bad, but it was quite windy through the night, but it's fine now. I think it's still battering across more of the north parts, isn't it, an island? So that bloody fine this now. I love this die set Sam. I've used it quite a lot. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Sorry guys, I was just trying to get the percentage what was off this one. I didn't realise it was this far down. Just going to put in, did I have the skew on the front? No, I didn't. I left that one off as well. Let me just go back to the start again. Hey Lynn. Shutter. Oh, 5x7's not there. I'm sure the 5x7 was it on that offer, because I had it in my pile. Or was it the 6x6 I shared? Or maybe it's not, guys. Sorry, I can't see it on the website. It's only got the 6x6. No wonder I couldn't find the 5x7. Maybe I didn't share. Maybe it was the 6x6 I showed yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to still use it because I want to. But yeah, the 6x6 is on offer. And like I said, those offers end at midnight tonight. Right, let's see. I think I'm going to do it in white and then have maybe a nice matte and layer that on top. So you need a larger die machine for this die because obviously it's a 5x7 size. So I'll pass that one through. And then all the rest I can do on my smaller machine. Hey Sam, morning Annie. I ordered a couple of items whilst watching you yesterday, only to receive one of them later that day in a previous order I'd made. Oh no, but it had already been sent, so I'll have to return it. It would be nice, a few people have said it and I agree, if it came up, you've already purchased this item. A bit like Amazon, you know, you last purchased this in May 2023, you know, it's quite handy to just be reminded, because we do all have so much stuff we forget. Just going to die cut this off in a minute. Okay. Morning everyone. Hey Isla, hey Jenny. No problem. Right. Should have put some copy paper over that, but it's all going to get covered, so it should be fine. I'm just going to go over those score lines. Oh, where's my scoreboard? What's everybody up to? Are you just all staying in? Anybody going to be doing anything today, venturing out? I went and got some food shopping yesterday, so I thought, because if the weather was terrible today, I've got all the food in, so I've got nice food in, don't have to go out. Well, unless if the weather stays like this and he can have a nice walk, but when it rains I don't even bother with Monty because he won't like it, or he just won't go. I have a stubborn dog who hates the rain, so we don't entertain walks in bad weather. I had lovely cuddles with the granddaughter yesterday. Oh nice. How much did she weigh? Sam, if anyone doesn't have a big machine, could they cut a piece of 10x7 and score? Yeah, they can, but then they probably wouldn't buy the die set. So you can make this without the die set. I've got loads of tutorials. I would imagine if they don't, then they wouldn't have the set, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can make that piece. You can do that yourself, but you can do the whole thing, you know. I'm not doing much today as there is no cinema. There is no cinema, so it's going to be a go with the flow for Mila. What do you mean, no cinema? Is that a regular Friday thing for you? I'm confused. Carmen, you're feeling poorly. I have the flu, so staying indoors. Just chilling, listening to the wind and keeping watch on the garden furniture and the wheelie bins. I know it's when you see it shoot past the window. I'm going to make a bag you posted on YouTube yesterday. Nice. Hey Yvonne. Staying in today, but going to bookmaking class tomorrow. Oh, going to, sorry, I thought you were booking a class. You're going to a bookmaking class. Oh, that sounds cool. My mum would love that. £7, 7 ounces of perfectness. How lovely. I think I was about £7 something. I'm in red alert area, so spending the day. Good. Sounds like a good idea. Stay in. Stick at home. Balance problems. So I'm doing nothing. I don't have any films today. Yes, I usually go on a Friday. Ah, I see. That's nice. Ah, but you don't have any. Okay. And Maureen's just finished the cleaning and settling down now to watch with a nice latte. Well, enjoy. Right. So you need to do your mats and layers first. It's been a while since I made one, so I'm trying to remember the order that you have to do everything. So I do mats and layers first, and then we can do the belly band and all the window pieces later. So you've got your mats and layers here. It's not going to stay down now, is it? It's the thing with the bigger dies, they can warp when you put them through the machine. Just bend it back slightly. There you go. That one's for the middle, so we've got our middle and sides, and then I'll go through those ones, and these are all for your belly band and your aperture. Right, now I've only got three pieces. Okay, I think I've put 2 packs together there because I would have had the sample ones. So I think, to be fair, they look quite nice, like mixed together. But if you imagine this with them like pink flowers, so I'm going to be using, for anybody just joining, I'm going to be using this set here to build up all the flowers. So we have like pinks and peaches. I think that would look quite nice. And then when the aperture opens, it's going to reveal hello. And then I'm going to have thank you on the front. Or maybe I should have thank you inside and hello on the front, but then I'd have to look for different size stamps because I know that one will fit. I don't know what to do. Oh, we'll see. She's got no power, Jeanette, so she's out at the minute. Have an evening card craft, so need to prep. I'm in the yard doing the rehabilitation with Baltimore. It's absolutely horrendous. The benefit of the biggest storm Ireland has seen is you get to catch a live because you can't go to work. What part of Ireland are you in then? Because you're obviously on here, so's Avril. Poor Simone isn't, and she's in County Mayo. So I don't know where that is in comparison to you. Is she more of the West Coast because that's been battered? Hey Lou. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weird few hours. I think I'm going to do those 3 on the inside, and then we could maybe, mind you though, you've got to have this one is your middle, like where your aperture will be cut into. So that's going to be in here. That's the mat and layer. So that one needs to be white. So I think I'm just going to cut that first and just lay everything out, and then I can see where I am. Oh, and you've not heard back, Jeanette? Yeah, I imagine if this Wi-Fi's out. She's not been on. I know Benita's must have got in contact somehow because she told us that she's got no power. But otherwise, I don't know. She'll be crafting in some capacity, no doubt. We know Simone should be in her room crafting away, hanging up the washing. Just going to cut these pieces. I'm in Wicklow on the east coast. West is getting hit hard, yeah. It was the west coast, wasn't it? And like the top of Wales, and then going into more northern parts of the UK. And then all of the outer parts were kind of just getting, you know, the tail of it all. We are doing a shutter card today, Karen. Welcome. Hey, Paula. Everyone in Ireland so off work because of the storm in Kilkenny, so still have power here. So that will go there, but you need, and then the shutters need to be, I want to try and get, I need a nice matte layer, that will help everything. I might change, yeah, so that'll be fine. Let me grab, just trying to get a nice, it's like a greeny blue. Actually, that looks like it could be a good match. It's a bit more bluey. I want more of a green. What about that one? That's quite good. Oh, that, I think. Or that one. What do we think? Left or right? I think that one. I think the left. See what it looks like on screen. See, that looks a lot more bluer on the screen. And that looks more green than it really is. That looks like it goes really well. But that could work as well. I think the left. Sunshine in Lincolnshire. Yeah, we were saying it's quite bright here now, Pam. I think I'm going to be all right. Okay, missed the first bit. What die set? So the 5x7 shutter and die set, Carol. Right. Oh, more of you are saying the right. And 2 left. Oh, it's evens now. Left. It's weird because in person this goes, but on the screen that goes. So I can see why some of you are saying right as well. This is not helping. I'm going to go with the left because it does go. But I get those of you that are saying right because it does, yeah. But this one does go better. Right. Okay, pop those back there. Left, put your left leg in, your left leg out, in, shake it all about. So we will have, I think that's just, I just did one larger layer, so I might do them freestyle. But I can have that on the front with the flowers all built up. Polka dots in the back, polka dot on the side, and then I might have the like plaid on the front. So I'm going to, not the one, yeah, so I'm going to cut that one in this colour. And then I can use that for the belly band then as well. Hey Briar. Right, the light makes it look good. Go with what you see in front of you. So that will look nice with the flowers built up. So I'm going to get rid of that one, that one, that was that one. And then, yeah, cut 2 in this colour. Hopefully I can get 2 off of one sheet so I can save that. Just get all the die cut bits and then I can do the rest. In fact, I use that for the shutters actually as well. That would be quite nice. Don't want to rip this paper. What are you doing today, Lou? What are you making? Lou started a new series. Distress layering, isn't it? My new little machine from CCP has been dispatched today. Yay! I think you'll really enjoy it, Lynette. It's nice. I'm doing a shutter card, Marilyn. Yeah, these are from the Advent, these papers. I thought it was a nice way to incorporate those into the mix and match. Hear the odd bit of snoring. So, Mr. M is just down by my feet. Back with Lou's top green. You have circles. Are they another set, Sam? What do you mean, Carol? It's all part of the shutter. They're for the aperture. It's this set here. Maybe you just need a visual. It's this set here. It's not shutter blind, it's the shutter, effortless shutters. Sam, I now have your one, the Gemini Mini, and the new one when it comes. Oh, you now have, oh, you've got 3. I think that's basically what you're saying there, is it? You got 3 dies. Morning all, morning Susan. Sam, do you know where you get the pins for glue bottles? It's just the pins going to try and add beads. I'm not sure, I've never made them. I know some people in the chat have. I know Simone has, but I don't know where she gets her pins from, and she's not here. But you want to make sure they're stainless steel. So I think I have just brought, actually, I think I'm lying to you. I have brought just stainless steel pins. I think I just got them off of Amazon. That was before I had the actual like charms and stuff. Let's see if I've got them in here. Oh, this might be them. Yeah. These are small though. But I got them off of Amazon. Just make sure it says stainless steel. Have you got any plans for the advent box? No, no plans, nothing yet. Love it. So that's how it's going to look in the middle. That will have the aperture. So I need to cut, I think, yeah, that's going to be strong enough for these. So I'm going to cut 2 of these. I'm visual, sorry to keep stopping you. That's all right. Don't worry at all. That's why I do them. Ask away. I originally had your machine, but it broke, so I brought another one when it was on offer. But in the meantime, I got the Gemini Mini. See, I got rid of the Gemini Mini, so I've got my one, and I've got the CCP one. I like both of them. I'll get 2 out of that piece. Yes. A few markings from my plate on this, but I think I can get away with it. I think she does, but she's not in the chat. I don't know what you're saying, Simone. Simone's not here. She's got no power, unless I've missed a comment and she's here. But she's lost power because of the storm. Hey Renee. I brought my pins from Lidl and they are stainless steel, so won't rust. Perfect. Right. Rest is the belly band. The aperture we'll do in a minute. I'll cut these 2 for the front, and then that's those bits done. And put them all back on the sheet. And then you've just got all your space on the back for your message. Save all those pieces. Don't need that bit. Yes, it is. It is coming back. In fact, I've got the bottle here. This is the new. It's called Dimensional Gloss. Accent Glaze got stolen from Craft Stash for their bottle, which I was cross with them about. I said, but that's my name, because we weren't bringing it back originally, so they took it. So this is now Dimensional Gloss, but yes, it is. I've been told, yeah. Well, I've got it there, so. And I've been using it, and it's lovely. It is a nice glaze of dimension over your images. Morning, Sam. Hey, Jenny. I was that stiff. I struggled to get up this morning. I know. I got my pin from Simone. Yeah, I think she does still make them. Might be on her Etsy, maybe. I hope your nan loves. I know. I'm sure she will. I have no doubt. She loves the hampers that I do. We did starting the Easter one soon. That's for the Fran, and then this one. Hey Tracy. Waiting for my craft session order to arrive with some of the larger mechanism dies. couldn't use before as I didn't have an A4 machine. Oh, so that's nice, especially when they've been in the sale. Get the bargains. Right. Perfect. Right, we'll stick all that down so it has time to dry. And we can start stamping, colouring some of the flowers. We are about to get pounded by the storm. How did you lot fare? It was through last night. It was pretty windy. I think maybe between 50 and 60 miles per hour was what we had here. Whereabouts are you, Anne? Oh, my gorgeous boy is so stressed. Oh, my gorgeous boy is so stressed. Could I have just have had a bit of wind? We lost ours. Oh, sorry, Helen. I'm trying to remember what it is you're doing. Oh, no, bless him. Yes, it's the animals, and I'm very lucky. Monty is not bothered by anything like that. He stands next to me when I'm drilling into the wall or sanding. When we were sanding all the floorboards before I even moved in, he's almost like trying to like play with it. He's just not bothered by thunder. He might look at me like if there's a rumble of thunder, but he's not reactive at all, which I'm very thankful for. And I feel for those who do have animals like the fireworks and stuff. They get petrified. My auntie's dog, he used to literally shiver and like shake. He was so scared. And they were rescues as well, so you hate to think what it kind of probably reminded them of, or you know. So yes, with all these kind of events that go on in the world, you know, like the fires and stuff in LA and just war in general, you know, there's always animals that get affected. I'm going to use the construction glue just so that will make all of this nice and strong. So who watched yesterday's Flog It with Sam and felt inspired by all the card samples? Because a few of you said afterwards that it kind of reminded you of older die sets that you'd forgotten about, but also styles to make. It's quite nice taking a little trip down memory lane and looking back at some of the old cards. If you've missed it, forget the whole sales thing if you're not bothered about buying anything, but have a look at the oh, what have I cut the whole size? Oh, did I not cut that one? I'm thinking that's the whole size of that. Oh, poop. Oh no, I'm gonna have to, I need my border. Let's get rid of that. It's easily fixable. That's why I love this glue, because you can just literally rub it off. You catch it before it sets. It's really good to remove without damaging your card. I'm going to have to, I don't really want to put that in my trimmer because it's wet. I'm just going to use some scissors. Just going to try and, is it 4 3/4? Yeah, so about right. I'm going to eyeball this. At least I can just clean the scissors. There is a die for it, but I don't want to run this through my die machine now. That's not bad. I think I've got that pretty straight. And then same from the top. I think I've done all right there. I got away with that. Just phew. Looks like I've lost the chat again. Yep, lost the chat. That's going to be annoying. The last one, it's not even, the last message isn't even on there, so sorry for anything I've missed. It was Helen's comment, that was the last one. So Kay, me, I have so many cards I want to make. Isn't it weird how the chat's just gone funny? It's been fine for the last 40 minutes and now it's stopping. It was like going down memory lane on Flock. It was Benita really inspired. My dog hates the storms now since a bad hailstorm. Size of baseballs, so big they came through. Oh yeah, it must be awful. Especially because they don't know it's coming. There's no warning, is it, for them? Watched the live last night. Love seeing your cards. It did remind me of what I have. Hey Debbie. I thought it was brilliant. I've not made this style of card for a long time, so I hope to make one next week for my friend's birthday. I love all the inspiration, but currently switching all my distress oxides and brushes. Or swatching, sorry. You're using Lou's swatch. Thank you, Sam. We'll watch later. Got to go now. No worries, Pippa. Take care. So that's the comment I've read. Pippa's is the last one at the moment that I can see. So if nothing comes through in the next 30 seconds, then I know it's stopping again. So apologies, it's not my fault if I miss any of the comments, which I hate. Right, I'm not going to cut that yet until it's completely dry. Like I said, we'll start stamping. That will be raised up and the shutters will be underneath, like this. They'll be stuck on each side, like so. And then when it opens, it will reveal the message inside. Just fold those edges there. You hear him? He's such a snorer. I put a funny video on his Instagram last night of him lying next to me on the sofa with everything hanging out. And I'll add the belly band to the front of this. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Yeah, see, chat again, annoying. Right, what did I miss? My chat stopped a little while ago. It's so annoying, Karen, isn't it? Yes, your live made me look at some of my dies that I've not used for a while. So some lovely memories of the beautiful cards you've made. Hey Gillian, retrieving wind-blown garden stuff. It's horrendous. Oh no. Hope it's all alright though. Sorry I'm late. Are you are using one of my favourites, the Shatter card? Yes, I am, Deb. The cat chat keeps doing that for me too. Like, yeah, it's been an issue with Facebook for a while. It happened quite a lot last year. I don't know why. I've had installed, reinstalled, obviously done updates and stuff when they've come through, but I don't know why it does it. Okay, so that is all ready for decoration. So we'll cut into that middle section when that's completely dry, because I don't want any of that glue oozing out anywhere. Right, I'll keep that for the belly band. Let's have some of my coffee. It is poop, Benita. I ordered a couple of the old dies as they look great, and I'm fairly new to MTS. You were one of the not you specifically, Deb, but you as a person, someone new, was one of the reasons I thought it was good to do, because yeah, it just introduces and reminds people of things they might have missed if they have just found the brand. Shatter cards are one of my favourite card styles. They're fun, aren't they? Nice and easy to make as well. Right, that's Anne's comment. Let's just see. It's going to be annoying. I won't be able to do my giveaway for the card, like scrolling, because there won't be anybody to scroll back on. So I'm just going to try it again. I just swiped off and shut down that live, so I've just come back into it again. No, I think it's everybody, Dorothy. They're the papers from the Advent, Anne. Morning, Sam and Muckers. Hope the weather's not too bad. Yeah, I think it's a mixed bag really for people. Right, I'll see how it goes, but I'm not holding up. Now we're going to do some nice flowers and butterflies. Pretty card. But I want to do like soft pinks and peaches, maybe some yellows as well. Yeah, I think it's everybody then. Hopefully they sort it out, because it's not fun having to keep refreshing it every time. Morning, Sandra. Right, let's see. I think I'm just going to do a bit of everything, because these look lovely just all built up. Sam, is your glaze back in stock? No, it's not in stock yet, but it's been produced. We've got a new formula, and this is it here, and it's lovely. I'll use it today. I'll show you it on the card. I'll do it on some of the flowers. I love all these little ones. Perfect for little meadow scenes. All the little leaves. Because I'm not, you know, I wouldn't say Made to Surprise is like a heavily floral kind of collection. But it's nice to have some little nods to the pretty flowers. I've done like the pop-up bouquets and things, but it's not, you don't see a lot of florals from me. Try and get as much of this on. I'll stamp it twice. Once, yeah, and then I can just pick then, because I want to do the belly band as well. I love doing little floral, quite full belly bands. I think they look really pretty. Make sure I've got enough room for the dies to cut around him. Oh, I've got that big one there. Let's move those magnets. That one can go there. That just fit. There we go. Complimentary hairs from Monty there. Right, I think that will work as long as it's on. Yeah, I'm going to pick one up. Just hopefully they all stamp. These, Kay, are the Floral Sentiments. These were from the Secret Message collection. Yeah, Secret Message. I think it's part of my Valentine's offer. So if you click on, if you go onto the way to click on the links there, you'll find it. Just scroll, just put in Floral Sentiments, but it should have a discount on it. I'm sure it has. Let me just double check, because on that, if you, yeah, that'll take you to the page. I think I've got a separate Valentine's one on the main home page. So if you're on here, all right, on the main page, if you scroll down, you'll see here 20% Valentine's. So that is a page dedicated to my series at the moment. Yeah, so it's currently $22.39 from $27.99. It's stamp and die set, so it is in there. Hey Joyce. The chat might be all right now. I don't seem to have refreshed it, and I think it's, unless there are more comments, I'll try it again in a minute, but it might be okay. I had to come right out of it. go over this quite a lot, because usually when you've got a lot of stamps, you'll get some missed patches. That looks good. Happy with that. That's one. I'll do another one. Oh no, it's not working. Oh no, maybe it is. Has no one commented after Joyce? Maybe it's just gone a bit slow from that. Oh no, I've seen Carmen's. Okay, I think mine's working then. If you flick right off and shut the whole Facebook down and then come back in, it might sort the chat out. Testing, testing. Ah, good. Yeah, so I think mine's back again. So you might just have to do that if it's still doing it for people. No, I'm going to use my alcohol. Oh, shoot. No, I was. Oh, no, maybe I. Well, yeah, I'll use pencils. It's not the end of the world. I'll use pencils. Give it a bit more of a softer look. Oh, I didn't even think. Never mind. Yeah, see, that one's missed a little bit there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're small, so they won't take long to colour in anyway, and I will clean those all later. That one there. I don't want to lose them. Right, pencils, let's do the lovely ones. I'll bring you down a bit closer. Let me get my glass mat. We're watching you work. Go. Right. Let's do, yeah, so I really want to just maybe have those colours. I don't want to do, unless there's a green, light greens. No, I think it'll be more in the green ones here. I think it's the weather that keeps cutting my power off. I think I can hit, yeah, it is. He's really in a deep sleep, bless him, and inspiring me to get my pencils out again. I know it is nice to do it, isn't it? I just don't do it because of the time, which usually, you know, does take longer, but because these are small images, I think it'll be fine. Right, let's find a nice palette of colours. Nice, I like that one. Jump up one. Well, those two go nice together, that one and that one. Yeah, it's like the darker. That's more peachy. I do like that one, but I think that would be my pink combo. And then if we do a peachy combo, so I like that one, but I need a slightly darker, more orangey. Yeah, it's a bit too, maybe not. Let's try. Yeah, so they're nice together. So that'll be my peachy combo. And then we'll do, let's find a nice green to bring in the leaves. That's going to go with the cardstock. That's pretty good. It's not going to be exact, but it's got to be within that kind of, still a little bit bluey though. Let me just try, there was one here. Maybe that one. No, that's too dark. They're too green. That's going to be too dark again. It's nice for the kind of deeper shading though. That does go well. Just missing a light one. Could do with a light turquoisey green, but we don't have it. That is not going to work. I just didn't feel like that one would be. That seemed too blue. It's got a lot more of a blue colour than, unless I do that one and that one, but that might be too dark. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to swatch out the colour. I might just use that but go light and then just go a bit heavier. No, I don't like that. Oh, poop. Might have to mix. I need a light. I might have to mix pencils together. And let's get some yellows. More like lemony colour, they're nice. Yeah, I think they'll work well. Do those two together. So that's going to be my palette. I'm just going to look at my Arteza. Laura will be undressed. Let me just shoot. Oh, shit. God. I just tripped on the bloody wire of my iPad. Oh no, have I just wrecked that? Hopefully I've not snapped that cord. No, I think I'm alright. Oh God. I think I broke it though. Maybe it's alright. The iPad, my laptop just landed with that in the laptop on the floor. It's my own fault. I had the lead hanging out. It's caught on my bloody feet. Alright, let's get rid of that completely. Otherwise I won't be able to do any work. Sorry if that hurt anyone's ears. No, I've not hurt myself at all. It was the wire. It's my own fault. That's what I need. Look, the first one I pick out. You need that nice light. And then that can be the one that I blend. That's better. Yeah, it's lacking that light colour, which is a shame. So I've just mixed in, that's the Black Widow pencils. All my own fault. Just check there's not one. Check what that one is there. No, that's like weathered wood. It's nice though, but not quite. No, as long as, oh yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm all good. Those chargers are not cheap, so I don't want to have to fork out for another one. Right, let's do a little bit of colouring. So I think I'm going to do the leaves first. I'm just going to do them all this colour. I'm just going to lay down, oh, she says I've laid down the wrong colour. Lay down the lighter colour first. Going to be kind of speedy pencil colouring. A while since I picked up pencils. When you've got multiple images to colour, it's easy to just go and do all of one colour first and then do all of the next layer and then go in again. Before you know it, you've coloured them all in. And because I'm going in quite light, I'll be quite quick with it. This is going to look quite nice, I think, against that pattern paper. So I'm going to have a little like meadow of flowers along the middle inside of the card, and then a few on the belly band. And this is the card that today's winner, which hopefully I'll be able to pull now because I'll have enough comments to scroll back on, because it seems to be working again. Do you still stand? Okay. No, sit down. I like either, to be fair. Probably, to be fair, I do prefer standing actually. I feel a bit more motivated when I'm standing. But I'm still not, my desk area is still not 100%. I've sorted all the furniture out now and, you know, all of what's in my craft room. But I think I need some kind of like L shape kind of desk, and maybe like one part is the stand up, or I've got an adjustable desk. I don't know if some of you remember that company that I said approached me ages ago and I didn't get back to them, or I didn't work with them, and it was to promote an adjustable table, and it's a good one called FlexiSpot, really good company. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to be cheeky, so I emailed them about 3 years later, this was only last year, to say, look, I wasn't in a position to obviously use that last time, but now I've moved and I'm looking at a new setup, could we do a collaboration? But the email came back saying no longer used, so obviously that person probably left the business or whatever. And then weirdly they emailed me like a couple of weeks ago. So, but I looked at some of them and I'm like, I don't know if I like the aesthetic of them. They look quite, I don't know, I guess I want something that looks a bit more in keeping with the cottage, but I don't think I'm going to get that. These are all very like techie looking, you know, but potentially get one for free. Obviously I've got to promote it, which is fine, but it could be something I look at. And then let's start down here. Don't have to add a lot of pressure with these, they're very creamy. Just adding little bits of shading, they're all going to be layered up on top of each other. So I'm not going to go too mad, they're so small. And little bits like this, it doesn't even really matter. What's people's plans for the weekend? You got much on? Who's going to be joining the summit? Still time to get your tickets. My latest post on Facebook and my blog post, I've got all the information, but it starts at 9 AM Eastern time. I think it's about 2 o'clock UK time. So obviously then anyone else, you'd have to work from that. And mine is today. I think Lou's is today as well. I don't know if she's still in chat. I think mine and Lou's are today. The whole schedule's all on there anyway. But you can upgrade your tickets to have lifetime access to it all. Otherwise, you have to watch it as it comes live. And then tomorrow, today's ones will be gone, and then you'll get new ones. I just bought an L-shaped desk, and it's so much better. Yeah, I've seen so many with them, Deb. And I think it will work well for me because I can have it set up for filming on one and then like actual crafting and like mess on another, you know, rather than having all the wires all around me all the time for like filming. I don't know, I think it just overall might be a bit better for me. I don't know what time I'm on. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. But there's a Facebook group that you get access to. Have you had that? Or maybe that's with the paid tickets. Might not be with the free. But there's a Facebook group that you get access to, which has stuff on it as well. So it's the first time I've ever done one, so I'm not entirely sure like how it all visually will look, if that makes sense. So I'll be watching it kind of with you guys for the first time. I know there's a few of you that have done lots of summits before. It's more of a, it's not really, I don't think, something we do in the UK, is it, summits? It's very much a US or just, I don't know, is it a European thing as well? Although we are classed as European, I guess. But yeah, it's not something we do. I've certainly never signed up myself to even watch one, so, but these seem to be really popular. The Facebook group is full. Ah, there we go. I will head over there later. It's nice to see you using the pencils again. They give a different, yeah, it's a much softer, once we get all the other colours in, it's a much softer look, but it's obviously a lot more time. Your alcohol markers, this part would be done already now. Like one brush and it's covered, you know. I am doing this quick. I would spend a lot more time. But I just don't have it. I remember once I'd spend almost a day just colouring in because I'd be that detailed with the colouring. But I think you can be fast and it still look good. Yeah, I do as well. I think it's more of a US thing. Right, let's have, I think we're going to have the big ones pink. One, maybe one inside and one outside the card. I'll do the very centre yellow. I've got the free ticket and I've joined the Facebook group. Good. I have 2 desks in different places where it's perfect for me using the wheelchair. I definitely need to have a little play around. Once the hallway's done, or the landing should I say, then I'll have the brain space to start thinking about here, because right now everything's all on getting this kind of done. I've got flooring coming today, soundproofing coming today, so once that's kind of all down, and I can start thinking about the next project. Although I've got a lot of brickwork to repoint and seal as well. I want to get that done before the summer, otherwise I'll have all the spiders and creepy crawlies thinking they can just walk their way into my house. And I've become much better with that kind of thing, but I certainly don't want my house full of them. And Monty certainly isn't any good at keeping those things away. He just kind of plays with them and then walks away. Caught him playing with like a daddy long legs once, and I was like, are you gonna put it out of its misery or what? And then he's kind of like leaving it, and in the end it was like, you know, couple of legs short and stuff. I was like, this is just awful. Abby is laughing at me because I keep dropping off watching you colour. Yeah, it's quite relaxing, isn't it? Looking at the summit schedule, starts at 9 and you are the first, followed by Lou. Okay. Okay, got a couple of pinks. Then we need, what colour should we do these ones? Orange or yellow? Maybe yellow, and we'll do the oranges. Yeah, I think these will look nice yellow. We'll do the oranges with some of the smaller ones. I've got a little bit of brown just to add in the middle. Yellow is really forgiving as well when you blend because you can't really see it. It's really easy. I'm just whacking in that slightly darker yellow in the middle, and then I'll add a little bit of brown. So when this is all layered up together, it will really kind of stand out. Brown. Oh, hey Sally, sorry if I missed you coming in. Yeah, 2 p.m. I always remember that time, and do you know why? Because it was the time that I was off work. I think I was 18 or 19, and it was the time when the Twin Towers was all being aired on the telly, and it was everyone was commuting, going to work, and it was around 9 o'clock. So I always know that 2 is 9 o'clock for like New York and that East Coast. Isn't it weird? That's always stuck with me for all those years. That time is weird and very sad. But how these things kind of like stick with you, little things like that. That out in case I need it again. These are, I don't know what they're called. Well, they're by Phoenix Colour, sorry. They were recommended by the Frugal Crafter a good few years ago now. She done a review on them and I was like, ooh, I like them. I like them a lot, and it took me a long time to actually use them because I just love the packaging, and that's really what sold me, was the packaging. I was like, yeah, I want them. And probably, yeah, they were on Amazon. Just saying, then you'd probably get them on Amazon, but that's where I got them. Yeah, I like these. I think we'll do one of each of the small ones in the colours again, so the kind of one in the large and one in the small. I see you using brown for the pistons. I always use yellow, orange. Looks nice with the brown. Oh, they're no specific plant to me or flower, so I'm just going by like the middle of the sunflower. And gerberas. I think gerberas, there's a brown, aren't they? Is it gerbera? Yeah, I'm sure it's gerberas. Got some lovely plants for my birthday. I got a lovely bouquet from my sister. My lovely Gemma sent me a bunch of flowers, and Work sent me a bunch of flowers. And Yeah, it was so nice having them all. Well, they've still got them now. What are we, a week? Just over a week now, aren't we? And they're still going strong. And then we do, these are like the poppies. We do these ones, the pink. So speedy colouring, and then I'll do those yellow. Yeah. No worries, Tammy. Take care. It's a very spring looking card. It is, isn't it? Nice to just, yeah, use different colours, different images. Looks pretty like wallpaper. I love florals. Floral wallpaper in nearly every room. Eventually I want to get a nice pattern or wallpaper or something in this room. But I'm reluctant to do anything yet until everything's kind of where it is, you know. No worries, Suzanne. Take care. Off to gin and vodka. Oh, nice. Enjoy. Yeah, the cocktail making and all that kind of stuff was fun. We used to do a lot of those when, you know, my mates were all getting married and we had all the different hen parties. I remember one year I had, how many weddings was it? We had something like 7 weddings in 1 year. It wasn't all of them, but three of them all got married in the same year with my best friends. And then I had like family wedding, a boyfriend's wedding of, you know, his family. But I remember 7 weddings. Fortunately, I worked in retail, so I had loads of nice dresses, but that was, so did I use the darker? I don't think I did I? Doesn't really matter. Right, I've got those ones free. I almost feel like I could introduce a new colour, because these are a different flower. They're all, well, they're all the same, you know what I mean, but they're different to the rest. And the ink, oh, see, it's wet. Like that you won't see it because it's all going to be die cut, but what one shall we introduce that would complement that colour well? We could do more of a purple colour. That would look nice. That will be within the, oh, what will that be with? Maybe the reds? It's like reddy colour. Could do a slightly darker kind of wine. That would be nice. That would work quite nice, actually, those two together. Or we go, it's not that many purples actually. Again, that's more of a burgundy. I think I prefer those. I might go for those ones. They give you these little colour charts. Obviously it's all in Chinese, but little swatches of the colours there. Now if I do, I'm just going to do all the light and then I'll add in a bit of shading on each kind of layer. And I'll do little yellow centres. Nearly done. There were some purples with the blues. It's a very chilled morning today. Very relaxed. Meant to be motivating in the morning. We're all like feeling sleepy and having a little mid-morning snooze. Not a bad thing though, is it? A little bit of shading, just going to add the yellow in. Oh, has anybody watched the movie Midsummer? I've seen it a couple of times. I watched it last night. It's kind of weird. Such a weird movie. Some of the scenes are just, and it's a mix of like horror, like shock, and then just really, really weird. You go on a bit of a roller coaster with that movie. Like it's not jump scare devil, that kind of stuff. It's just, there's just some scenes that are like, what the hell? Just curious who else has seen it. Hey Ginny. Some purples, I don't know one. Another and it's raining. I'm just going to do a little bit of shading under each, so you kind of see the two layers. Give them a little bit of interest. That's nice. There's like two layers of petals on these ones, so rather just mixing it all together. Just going around each one. Yeah, like that. Either you're all gone to sleep or the chat's stopped again. I'm kind of thinking it might be. You've all gone to sleep. I mean, there's still 100 of you here watching. Is that 100 of you asleep? Can you imagine if you could picture us all? Some asleep at their desk. Some asleep in bed, dropping their iPads. Husbands laughing at them. Partners laughing at them. Hey Sandra. Hey Deborah. Must be asleep then. Oops, I did nod off. Not asleep, making the showstoppers card and concentrate. Not sleeping, but impressed by the colouring. I've just we always have a coffee and listen to the rain and window. So relaxing. Not sleeping, just it's like we all fall into a state of like meditation. Relax with Sam. The dulcet tones of colouring. I should get a microphone by the pencil so you can just hear like the scratching. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? ASMR. I used to watch a girl years ago. I think she was called GB or something. Really nice. And I was really struggling with my sleep, and I used to listen to her. And it's weird when you really like when someone does it right, who understands it, and you've got to make sure you've got good headphones. But the certain sounds and stuff, and they really do like. It's just weird. She would do like massages on the head and it would feel like she's massaging my head. It was just the weirdest thing. My friend got me into it because she was watching her. And it did help a lot. I think it was GB. I think she's still on. I think I used to watch her on YouTube, but I'm sure she's on like, TikTok and Instagram and stuff. Some of them are weird, like just listening to someone eat food and stuff. I'm not interested in any of that. But it was like brushing your hair. She'd have like a mannequin and she'd brush its hair, but it would feel like she's brushing your hair. Very clever. Like I said, when it's done properly, lots of people have just gone off the back of it now and they just put anything down as ASMR, just like weird sounds. But there is something for everyone, I guess. Some people like it. I've nodded off a couple of times. Funny, but watching you colour with pencils is more relaxing than markers. Yeah, and they're squeaky as well, okay? Sharon, you're making the accordion gift bag. Awake here, sorting the craft room. Right, the relaxation is almost over. Normal crafting will resume shortly. Have some like spa music and bubbles playing in the background. It's very quiet outside though as well. I can't really hear many cars. I think some people probably just if they can choose to go into work or if they can work from home probably have today just to be on the safe side anyway. So it does feel quite quiet for a morning. Usually I hear the traffic. I'm still awake but covered in oxides. 21 Thank you. Just working around the two layers has helped those really pop. There we go. That's going to be the flowers anyway. Right, now to die cut them. Let me just bring you back out. won't take long to cut because I've got ones for every single one, so I can just do one and then do the other one. I get that through. Oh, I have to die cut it through my big machine. It's a bit too wide to go through. Yeah, still too wide. Yeah, you probably now realise that, Jacqueline. Yeah, it's a stamp and die set. Finding which one, maybe that was right. Oh, there. I upgraded my summit ticket because of my schedule. I don't want to miss learning something new. There's loads. There's 28, I think 28 classes in total. Plus there's like prizes to be won. You've got Q&A access. You can craft live as well and have live access with some of the presenters. I'm not one of them. Like I said, it's my first summit, so I'm doing the bare minimum because I just wanted to see what it was all about, and then if I liked it and if they want me to do it again, then yeah, I might do it again. I was a bit late with some of the bits because it was right on top of when I was doing the Advent, but otherwise, yeah, it's a nice. I've done a nice card for my class. Something a little bit different. Just got here. Hi. Hey, Kathy. Australia Day weekend. So what does that entail? What do you do then? What would you do to celebrate Australia Day? Is that like America's Independence Day? Is it to that scale? Like, is it a big thing? Do people have time off work? Do you cook a certain meal? All the questions. Tell us. Attach the two together. Hey Winifred, hey Maggie. I had to leave 10 minutes to Samsara code. Oh, they're called Phoenix Colour, but I don't know if that's the company name, and I don't know if it's the pencil name, but I got them a few years ago when the Frugal Crafter recommended them. So, I mean, I would have thought they're still available. I got them on Amazon, so you'd have to have a look. Put in Phoenix Colour coloured pencils, I'm sure they'll come up. And it's colour spelt the American way. Not that that should really matter. I think I'll be the former rather than the latter. Sandy will want you back. It's whether you want. Well, there's quite a few crafters there I'd never heard of, so like I said, I'll be watching some of them as well. It's the butterfly. Oh, that's the last one. Which is just put another one on that side. There we go. Right, I'm just going to run this through on the bigger machine. All my plants have knocked over though. I do need to go out and lift them all up. all looking a bit sorry for themselves. And then some of them get stuck on the plate because it's so worn. Oh, I've stuck some tape. Oh, I've missed it. I know. That's one lot. Oh, they're going to go perfectly with this card. I think that was a good shout with the green. How nice that's all going to look together. Right, one more lot. We're getting close. A lot of prep for this one. Hey Rosalind, hey Rachel. What Facebook page is the summit on? It's all on when you get your ticket, everything's all on there. So once you've got your ticket, you should be given the links and all the information for it. Stick that one down a bit better. That wasn't the best amount of tape for that one. This is the one that I launched with the hidden messages, Floral Sentiments. Or Floral Sentiment. I don't know why. Maybe that's in the wrong packaging. Why would I have sentiment? There's no sentiment. There's only one on it. It was the, if you put in secret message, made to surprise, it will come up. That's if they're available. I can't remember if they sold out or not. It's on offer though, because it's part of my Valentine's series. So that's on until the series finished. I think it's a couple more weeks. Again, I can't remember if it's sold out or not. No, because I just saw it listed, so it must still be available. I've done loads. I probably won't need all these, but I like to do quite a full belly band. So it's best to have too much and not enough. Yeah, I doubt they're just going to have the Facebook. It'll be given to those who are, you know, got tickets. So just go back and check your email. Has any of you in the chat done these summits before? Particularly Justine's one, because she's organiser of all these. She's done quite a few. I know Lou did her one last year. I think Gemma's done one as well. I'm sure Gemma did one last year. So was one of the presenters, I mean. I'm just curious how many people in the chat have done them before. And if it's a thing, should I do a summit? I imagine, well, I know there's a lot of work that goes into it, so. But maybe a weekend of some virtual craft retreat thing would be quite good. I know we spoke about things like this before, but I'm on about me doing it, not necessarily a craft stash, like a mixed up craft kind of thing. Hey Anne. I'm Marie, sorry, I was going to buy it. I've checked and I've already got it. Oh, the stamp set. Oh, bonus. Yes, when you craft some, less is certainly not. More is more, yeah. I should have that on a stamp, shouldn't I, really? More is more. More. Right. Okay, last one. Okay. This would be a good Mother's Day card. An equally lovely birthday card, but yeah, definitely Mother's Day. I'm going to take all them off in a minute. Right, let's cut the aperture. And I need to plan out. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I've got a stamp hello, and obviously it's on this pattern paper, so I'm going to have to add a bit of white to the back there. What you could do, and what I've done in previous videos, so I've already got lots of inspiration on these, is I cut using the circle, cut through that bit as well, and lined it all up, but it's fine. It is what it is. So you want to line this one up. If you just, for you guys watching, you know where I'm working, you just want to sit it between the middle section, and it's the whole height of this piece here. And then we're using your circles. Like I said, there's all different sizes because you got them for your belly band. I think it was the smallest one. And then you've got your stitch detail and that one, and you can create a nice, yeah, these three are for what I've used for here, and then all those I use for the aperture, the belly band. But that fits, so that'll be a frame. So I'll leave that one for the minute. And then this one is what I'm going to have. Hello. I still think, hello would be better to have on the front, and then thank you. But that thank you is too big. I'm just going to see if I've got a smaller thank you. Please don't throw me in the bin. I should use that one on the back. I forget about that one. Today's all about you. Thanks for putting up with my beep. I'm not going to really work with this one. Crafty one's good. I don't have a smaller one. Have I got thank you? That would be good. Mind you though, no I don't. That's not going to work. I know I've got it on another set, but I try and keep it all made to surprise. No, we'll keep it how it was then. I still think it's nice. Have some die cut butterflies added in, but yeah, that's going to fit, I think, quite nicely. They will be, you can see how far the shutters, because they'll be hooked around with that. So just want to lay it over. Hang on a minute. No, it's going to be there. Hang on, I've got to remember what part it sticks on again. Yeah, it sticks onto that bit, so that pulls it back. Yeah, so it's going to be, when it's fully out, it's going to be there. I'm going to make sure that you're going to be able to see the message. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Yeah, so that's what's going to reveal. So I'm going to cut the circle first on this piece. I want to make sure I've got room for the frame. And you have some thin foam running along the top. Excuse me. just want to get this centered. It's the one thing I'd say with this style is you do need to make sure that you've got everything lined up. So what's that looking at? 5/8. 5/8, that's bang on. Might have to add a little shim because it's got to go through those 2 pieces of card. So I'm going to pop any copy paper. No, let's use. Thank you. Thanks, Deborah. It's nice to use something a bit different, isn't it? Don't want to get any print. Let's go for that bit. Love the scissors, big handles, Love the scissors. What, these ones? What ones you mean? I don't know what ones you've seen. I haven't used these scissors recently, have I? Must be those ones. And now, I want to sit this down in the middle. Again, make sure, so that's 3/4, that's spot on. And then draw around it. And then what I need to do is, actually I need to add a piece of white to this and then draw around it, because otherwise you're not going to see the sentiment. I think, oh no, it's too big. It's fine. I will cut a circle a little bit bigger. This is just because I've added pattern paper. You might have plain and then it wouldn't matter, but you want to just make sure that you have something that you're not going to see. Yeah, I'm going to cut that in white, and then that's what I can stamp my message on. You could have a photo in there, you could have a I love you, you could have a funny little secret. I always have trouble with these cards. The shutters always seem to stick and not open or shut easily. It might be hitting the fold, not getting these pieces like clear of the fold, maybe. I don't know. Like with most kinetic cards, there is an element of precision with them. So you just might have been a little bit off in an area, maybe. I'm going to pop that one down. And then sit that back over the top. And draw the pencil line and then stamp the word. 3/4, let me stick it over a little bit. Just lightly, I want to rub that out. Right, let's get that stamped. And age, yeah, that's a nice one. It's a nice thing to do. Right, let's take these all off. Let's have a pile of things to clean. I'm going to be bad and just use my top. Anyone else? Come on. I know you do it. Let's not lie. So make sure this is dry before I add the shutters, because they're gonna, oh, I've got something on the H, because they will just spread this out. Oh, I've got like a little bit of plastic or something. What that's from. have to just really make sure that that has time to dry. I don't want to blast it with heat because it will warp the card. So I will maybe do some of the decoration for a minute. So I'll stick all these bits down because that's not going to make any difference. Just give that some time to dry. Morning, Tez. All glitter. Good job. We wash our clothes. Yep. See, I knew it. Right, let's lay out a nice little arrangement. One of each of the big flowers. I want one of everything really. That one's for the front. And we've got here. That's that one there. That's that one. Might do as long as it stays within this section here, you can add as much in as you want. Some of it creeping up around there. That's all of it. Yeah, so that can be left for the belly band. Something like that. I think that looks really nice. And then I could have the butterfly up there. A little die cut butterfly towards the top. I think that'll look really pretty. I'm going to pop the glue gun on. It's a little bit easier to stick it all down. A minute to warm up, and then I want to do the belly band at the same time. So let's. I'm just going to cut two of this one here. Thank you. That's why I wanted these little ones, Sharon, because I just find them easy to just build up. I've done lots of like big, just solid blooms before in the past, and they're lovely, but I don't find myself going to them a lot, whereas these I just find nice to, yeah, just build up. top this up. So now it's feeling really, you know, when there's not enough air to squeeze the bottle. So there is another flower at top, turned upside down. Oh yeah, that's that one. So you just want to cut 2 of the belly band and then just stick 1 tab to the end of the other one. And then I want to cut that one, and then the next one, I might have the stitch detail with that one actually, and then I can stamp. Thank you. Excuse me, my throat's really feels really thick today. And then build up the rest of the flowers on the front. So it'd be quite a nice topper as well. I mean, you could stick it to one side, but for me, I don't know, with gatefolds when they're open and one side you can sit, I've never really, it's just something that's bugged me. So I always just do it separate, but obviously, oh no, take that one out. Let's do these 2. So this gives you a nice stitch detail. I need that same as that colour. You know when you use a cardstock, and I don't know if I've got loads of it. Is it that one? No. That one. When you find you've got nothing left. Oh. Take a photo, for those of you saying that. You arrange them and it all goes wrong. Take a photo of your arrangement and then just watch, you know, look at that. Yeah, they do, Kay, don't they? Why have they... That's where the tape was. That's weird. Oh, it's okay. We won't get away with it. See the tape. Thought that would have added a bit more pressure. Oh, well, you're not going to see that anyway. I would have thought that would have cut through more because it would have had a little bit of pressure from the sellotape, but not. And then, yeah, I think that one will fit. Thank you. That'll work. So I said it before I could type. What's that? Oh, taking a photo. Still never quite the same. Just getting all the bits together. do like the boldness of the block, like sentiment, and then the softness of the flowers. Again, it just gives it a bit more of a more modern, contemporary kind of look. But this would look equally nice as a more delicate sentiment, you know, heat embossed. I think that looks pretty good. Again, if you've got any fluffy bits on block letters, they always tend to show up. I think I must have cleaned this okay last time. It looks all right. There we go. Don't want to smudge it. Right, I think I'll add that. I need to let that dry a bit now. That's going to go on foam on there, and then these are going to be built up all around it. Maybe the smaller, add that one up there with maybe the yellow. Oh, something like that. And I don't have to use everything, but you know what I'm like. I'll lift it all up a little bit, but I kind of like it just wrapping around. I think that looks really pretty. That on its own is a topper. You could put that then onto a card. I'm painting my signboard and rubbed it down yesterday and gave it its first coat. Taking pictures. Yeah, so maybe I don't need those. They could go on the envelope. And then a little butterfly on there as well. I think that's good. So we'll pop that over there. And now we'll go back to this one. Right, so if I lay down the 3 in the middle first, and then they can all be built up around. That'll work. I don't want to be too dimensional because it does need to close. This is just a little bit faster. Sorry, I'm proper concentrating, forgetting about the chat. Thank you. I love doing all these little bits, building it all up. Do those. won't go over the edge. I might have that orange one down here actually, so it's a bit further away from that one. And then that one up there. I could maybe go up that side a bit actually, that looks quite nice. This one, and then that one, yeah. That looks good. Right, let's get the foam. So I like to use the foam strips. So these here, oh, they've got a bit mangled up. And you want to run, you can cover a lot of that portion, but you just want to have it quite thin along the top there because these have got to slide in. So I like to add these after I've stuck this down. But again, you might have a different way you want to do it. I think I've shared a few different ways on the tutorials over the years. You want a thin tape. And make sure your shutters obviously can fit in as well. Now I need a foam that is the same thickness. I think that's about right. I don't want to put these thin ones all down there and waste them. But you don't want your card to dip. I think I'll start them about there. And you just want to make sure that the centre of this has room to move. Okay. Make sure this is all lined up. I think that's a bit wonky at the bottom. I just have to snip that away. Sorry, excuse my head, but I just need to make sure I get that right in the centre. There was a little bit, tiny bit off at the bottom, but I'm just going to there we go, just get rid of that. But now you've got the room to slide this under, so just check that I think that's definitely dry. I'd hate to get to this point and then it's smudge. But it doesn't look like it's wet anywhere. I like to pop one over the other, like so, like this, and then slide it through. Oh, don't say I hit some foam on the bottom. I thought I cleared that. Oh no, there we go. Oh, it's going under that bit there. It's going under my mat there. Push it all the way across. And then when you bring them out, you should have a little hole in the middle. And that's to stop it buckling, like your card. If they were perfect, you'd get like, just, it'd end up tearing. You don't want it to tear. But you want to keep the sides so they line up with the folds here. You're going to add your glue all down those tabs and then close each side, and then when you open it, it will pull them apart. So again, just make sure you've got equal, like here, everything's nice and straight, looks pretty good, and we'll do one at a time. I've got the flowers just a little bit going over there, so I'm going to have to just bend that around. I think that one's okay. I'll sort it a bit better in a minute, but just wanted to have the clearance. So stick that one, hold that down, and again, yeah, I didn't think about those flowers. You're going to have to watch your placement. Might have to pull that one down a bit. You don't need to go too heavy with the glue, because you don't want to have to just can't really move that. I have to fold it over for a minute and then reposition that. You won't notice it, it'll be alright. Now I've got this gap because of the dimension wrapping around. You can see, look, so it's pulled that apart a bit, but it's fine. I'm sure whoever wins it in the chat is not going to mind because they'll display it open anyway. But just give that a minute to dry. I'm not going to touch it for a sec. I'm going to pop the belly band on and build up that whilst that's drying. Leave that all in there. That's for the top, that's for the bottom. A little bit wet, so I don't want to rub it too much. Right, is that still working? Is the chat still working, or you gone quiet again, you lot? And you don't need to add the hot glue where I am, but I'm just doing it for speed more than anything. Make sure I don't get any of that glue coming through. If you're chatting, I can't see it, which is annoying because we're coming to the end, and that means I'm going to have to refresh and I won't have that many. It's not going to help me doing my giveaways if Facebook don't fix this. That's what day it. One of you would have said something by now. Yeah, there you are. I often have a gap. It's handmade after all. How will you cope with that? What's that there? From Simone. Oh, They have no power, Wi-Fi is out, and bad mobile data. They have a pot of water on a trivet with the tea light candles. And, oh no! Oh bless her! Tell the muckers on Sam's live we are grand. Oh, I don't mind Sam. You can sense this got to be. Oh, just joined. This is the Hillary. It's the 5x7 shutter die set. I'm keeping an eye out for every lady. I'm just annoyed about the chat. And any glue strings, you can use your heat gun and just blow them off. They just disintegrate. I might leave that one off actually. Oh, I did get glue. Shouldn't have done it on the card. That's like a schoolboy error. Let me just get away with that. Yeah. A little bit of glue. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. There we go. All fixed. Oh, there's a little mark there, never mind. Again, it'll be displayed open. There's always a fixable or a solution. Right, so once you're happy that that's dry, ta-da! Oh, looks like it's lifted a little bit there. Let's just give that a minute. Just give it a good burnish once you've opened it, and it will display. Ah, it looks so pretty. Love it. Need a little butterfly. Might add in a little bit of silver. Bit of silver mirror card. A couple of butterflies, one for the front and one for inside. Let's do this one. Might be able to get away with that there, if not on there. And that one can be on there. Let me just cut these ones out. I'm super pleased with it. It looks so pretty. I'll find a nice scrap piece to cut. A 2 count, that'll work. Again, can't see your chat. I'm not going to have it. I won't be able to do the giveaway. I'm going to have to do 2 next week or something, because I've got nothing to scroll back on. So annoying. Oh, I need to fix that little folded bit there. Maybe that one down there. I don't know if I like it up in there actually. It could go there. Actually, that looks quite nice. Do you think? Fold them in half. These, what I'm going to probably have to do, because that will cover, I think I'm going to have to snip that one off, which I can do without you really noticing. I'll go down a little bit. Tidy that up a bit. and then that is hidden under that piece. So if you can't have it hitting on the when it closes, so sadly I'm going to have to disguise it and then re-stick that just a little bit further down like so, and you would never know. It's only that one where I just went out a little bit too far. There we go, covers it all up and you would never know. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do we like the butterfly up there or no? Is it too big? Again, I don't know what you're saying. Pretty, what's the colouring? Have to go back. Thank you, Melissa. Sam, sorry again, I've only just seen the live. Oh, don't worry, Anne, it's honestly, it's fine. I have to try. Yay. Scroll. I can scroll for you, Sam. Beautiful colours. And the flowers are beautiful, lovely cards, stunning. Oh, no, it's just gone on to that. What do we think? Do we like the butterfly? And I'll blast the heat all over it in a bit. We go there. No, it would have to go further in. So no, it wouldn't work there. I'd have to have a small butterfly. Maybe I'm going to think about the butterflies. I might well... Definitely not catching. No, it isn't. It's definitely not catching. I might cut some smaller butterflies. I would like a couple, but I think maybe that's just too big. I need smaller ones, which I've got. So I think we will stop it there. I don't need an envelope for this one, guys. I don't send envelopes when I do these. That is the envelope. But I'm going to have to do 2 giveaways next week. And just look into this Facebook issue with the comments, because I don't know why it started doing it again. It's frustrating. So apologies, guys. I can't even see. That's Tracy's last one. Oh, I hate this. I'm just going to knock it out again. Come back in. There we go. Yeah, too big. Yeah, definitely nice, but yeah, it just needs to be smaller. Maybe a butterfly from the surprise or the triple two. Yeah, definitely those smaller ones. Otherwise, I absolutely love it. I think it looks gorgeous. And then what I'll do is I'll add some glaze, because I can leave that to dry. So I'm going to add some in the middle of the flowers, just in the centres. And that'll just be a nice little extra little detail. Yeah, a couple of little butterflies, and I'll show it again in next week's live, because I'll bring it out obviously to do the winner. But otherwise, I'll put that on. I am super pleased with that. I think it's come out really nice and a really good mix and match. So for anybody joining a little bit later, I've used the 5x7 shutter, Effortless Shutters die set. I've used the papers from the Advent. I've used the flowers from Secret Message. Sentiments from, it was the male, like mainly manly set, which launched with the Showstoppers collection, and the Hello is from Secret Message. Yeah, so yeah, a good mix and match. I'm very pleased, and it's nice to use this set again because it's been a long time. A sneak peek, yes, we can do sneak peeks, definitely. Beautiful as always, Sam. Thank you, Sonel. Good morning from Tampa, Florida. Yeah, you've got snow, haven't you? Is there a new launch? Yes, there is. Next a week. Hang on, 2 weeks today. Yeah, 2 weeks today. So what else should I show you? Let me, where did I put that back here? Put it back away again. I know, I'll show this one. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is, so 2 weeks today, you will be able to get your hands on this 3D. It's lovely. Can't wait to use this one. It's so nice, and it's a great all-rounder. In fact, it would be great as a background for the flowers. But yeah, that's another sneak peek. I've shared a few now. Thank you. Great live. It's beautiful. Appreciate it, everybody. Like I said, sorry I can't do the giveaway, but literally if I scroll, that's it. There's about 20 comments, so it wouldn't be fair. I'd rather do it with a proper roll, you know, of names that I can, you know, choose. So just remind me, you know what I'm like, but remind me next Wednesday that I've got to choose 2 winners to make up for it. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, ooh. I can imagine you when you're seeing it going, ooh. Yeah, so I had the 5x7 clouds one that I launched 4 years ago, nearly 5, and I've not done one since, and it was a lovely little embossing folder just in the 5x7, so I thought, right, it's about time we upped it a little bit, so we've got a 3D one now, and it's bigger. A lovely way to spend Friday morning. Yes, nice way to spend it. So I believe Craft Stash might be live, so head over there and watch the lovely Katerina with her new Happy Hormones, which I have purchased myself. I bought it last night. Only the stamps. There's embossing folders, but I don't think I'd use those, and the papers, I won't use those. But the test tubes and just the fun little puns and stuff I think would work quite well with my Made to Surprise stuff. So yeah, I brought that myself, and I love the alphabet set as well that she had there. So head over and catch Katerina if it is on now. Might be later on today because I know she's not in the same time zone, so it might be a little bit later, I'm not sure. And obviously at 2 o'clock today you've got the summit, so make sure you grab your tickets. I'll do another repost of the summit for anybody who's missed it, and yeah, grab your free ticket. You can upgrade it if you want to keep the classes forever, and yeah, join me and many other lovely crafters for a weekend of crafting. It's not live, it's all pre-recorded, although there is some live. You can join live sessions as well, but yeah, that's all going on as well. What was that? Could you review all the sneak peek? I can't remember. I know I've showed the pop-up house, that embossing folder, large new sentiment dies, and the paper pad, which is very cute. The cute little 6x6 paper pad. So I think they're the 4 that I've shared. So I'll share another 2 next week, and then I think that's, yeah, that'll be nearly all of it, all the new stuff. Because there's 2 other bits I know I've not shared, so you can see them all next week. You've not received your ticket. It's an instant thing via email, Maureen. If it's a free ticket, I know it's instant, so it might be worth just double checking you went through all the right, you know, you've clicked everything properly. Oh, there's Simone. Can't use Wi-Fi, there's no power, our mobile data is slow, so I can't watch the live, but I can comment. Trees down from our garden and some are blocking the road, but it's too dangerous to go out and use the chainsaw. Heating a pot of water or tea on a trivet with a tea light and candles on deck. Oh, bless you. Well, if you can hear this, Simone, take care, and hopefully we'll have you back next week. And I'm just glad everyone's safe. Yeah, just stay indoors. And that goes for everyone else as well. Stay safe. There is meant to be another storm coming that's hitting the south a bit more. That's coming in on Sunday. I'm not sure if they've named it, but someone said it's going to be worse than this one. So I'm not looking forward for that because I'm in the south. So we shall see anyway. But keep an eye out, and yeah, stay safe. Craft if you can. And check your junk mail for your ticket. Yeah, just double check it all. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Thank you for a lovely week, guys. I've enjoyed the lives and the cards I've made. And keep watching for more of the Valentine's series as well, because I'm enjoying sharing that. And it's yeah, you seem to be enjoying it too. So thank you as always. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.